If you have been on the fence about high level or you're just looking for a simple, actionable plan to get started with it, this is the video for you. This is the exact game plan that we ran when we first started with high level to go out and get our first few clients. And I'm going to show you exactly the emails that we sent out, who we targeted, what we offered them. It's all pretty simple, and we're going to put it in this video for you. And I'm going to walk through it right now. Now, before you freak out, I don't have $1,000 course or a mastermind or anything to sell you. All I ask is that if you want an entirely free course on how we set all this stuff up, just hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and I'll personally respond to you with a link to that video. So that's all you have to do. Let's get into the video. Okay, now the biggest thing that I see people do when they first get started is they try to overwhelm themselves with all the different features that High Level has. They worry about their logo and their branding and all of that. And my promise to you is if all you do is worry about in the first 30 days getting your expenses covered. There's a free 30-day trial to High Level if you use our link down below. And I'm also going to give you this little free course here. Right here, let me zoom in and just show you. That's about a 3-hour course walking you through literally from zero to a full-fledged account setup running with all the bells and whistles right there. All you have to do is hit the link down below to get your free 30-day trial, and I'm going to give you that to set up. But our goal in the first 30 days is, again, to get our expenses covered. Because once you do that, then your mind is open to, okay, what do I really want to build with this? And I think a common mistake is we do all this stuff to build this big, massive brand before we even get any clients, that ultimately our trial runs out and we don't have any money coming in and we cancel. And so I don't want that to happen to you. I'm going to show you a very actionable thing to where as soon as you get a free 30-day trial, within the first week, you should be able to start having some conversations about people paying you actual money during your free trial so that you don't have to worry about ever spending actual money out of your pocket on High Level. We have never, thankfully, actually spent our own money for High Level. Yes, we do pay a monthly subscription, but we don't ever pay it out of our own pocket. People pay us, and then out of those proceeds, we are then able to pay for our subscription and then keep all the profit on top. And if you don't know, High Level has basically 3 tiers. They have a $97 tier that gives you 3 accounts, one for you and 2 that you can resell. Then they have a $297 account that gives you unlimited accounts, but there are some things that you can't do with that plan. And then the $497 plan also has unlimited accounts, but it also is basically the SaaS Pro plan. And that allows you to do things like if somebody is using your email credits or text credits, it will allow you to make a little spread on that. So for example, if a text message cost you a penny, you can sell it for 2 pennies. And at scale, that makes you some money. Another quick thing is that it allows you to set up accounts really quickly. So as soon as somebody checks out with your checkout link, it will automatically send them a login and all that stuff. But when you're first starting out, you don't have to worry about that. You could start with a $97 plan and do what I'm going to show you today. You can probably even do it with the $297 and you'll just go a lot faster with that. So either way, I wouldn't go with the $497 unless you already have a game plan and you're ready to roll. Just get some money flowing in and then worry about upgrading. So once we get our trial, the most important thing is quickly starting to reach out to people. I'm going to show you the messages I sent, the industry that I targeted, where I got the service that I was going to deliver for them, all of that in this video. But we want to start reaching out to people very quickly. So don't worry about having this massive brand or logo or business cards or LLC or all that stuff if you're not ready for that. Get some money flowing in and then you can worry about all of that. Once you're confident that, yes, I can execute on this, I can make something happen and I can build a business from scratch from this during my free trial. That's a beautiful thing. So you might say, okay, I can reach out to people, but what the heck am I going to say? Well, what we did when we first started is all we did was offer to do social media posting for local businesses. And the particular local business was real estate agents in our case, but you don't have to do that. You can do any local business and just get some money flowing. You probably have somebody in your Facebook friends and family or Instagram or wherever you like to frequent that you already know that has a business or knows business owners that you can reach out to. And the reason I like this offer is because it is something so straightforward, something simple that everyone understands. They know they need to be posting more still, even today in this year. They know they need to be posting more and they just don't have the time or they don't know what to post or any of that. And you can go in with a very simple solution and do it for them. And the only reason I'm saying that, I know on this channel, a lot of times we talk about how to set up these automations and sell AI and all of that stuff. I wholeheartedly believe that that is a great business model as well. But just getting started, this is the way. because it is a way to quickly deliver something that you don't have to learn all the bells and whistles of high level to do. I'm going to show you how simple it is to post with the social media posting tool inside of high level on the video. But it's something, again, you can walk into any local business and say, hey, do you know you need to be posting more on social media, right? What if I did all of that for you? I'd post every single day on your social media for you for 97 bucks a month. I'm sure you'll get some yeses just from that simple, pretty awkward pitch, right? And some of you, when I said 97 bucks a month, you already said, what? People would actually pay that much? Let me just show you. I've used this company as an example many times. This company's Smartcoms. I have no affiliation with them. I just Googled social media posting company, and most of the time they're doing sponsored ads on here. And this has been for years. I've been using this example for many years. So it either tells me they have unlimited money to run ads and not make any money, or they're actually making some profit from running these ads, which makes more sense. So if we click on here, we can see that they do social media marketing manager for just 99 bucks a month. We'll create stunning social media content and generate real organic growth so that you can focus on your business. Awesome. Cool. So let's just scroll down and see kind of what they're posting. I mean, doesn't blow me away, these examples. Looks like a lot of stock footage and stuff. But still, sure, you're delivering the result that you're promising somebody. So what are they charging? We saw $99 a month on their ad, but let's actually see what that means. So if we scroll down just a little bit, you can see they have this. Let me move my head here. So affordable pricing plans, they have 10 social media posts per month for $99 a month. So just 10 posts a month for 99 bucks a month. 20 for 195, 30 for 295. What I was doing when I first offered this was every single day I'd post for you for 99 or 97 bucks a month. And that crushed. We did really well with that. But you can see another quick thing is this is just one social channel. If you want to add another one, so if you only want to do Facebook, then it's 99 bucks a month for 10. If you want to do Facebook and Instagram, that would be 99 plus another 10 bucks a month just for their trouble of adding another place to post it. I'm going to show you how easy all this is to do inside of high level in just a second, but just kind of showing you that this company is not a rare example. There's several of them that are doing this, and what I assume is that they're doing quite well because, like I said, for years they've been posting, or they've been running paid ads for their business. So let's go back into our list. Okay, so what the heck did we say? How did we actually get some business? Well, I didn't even walk into businesses. If I did that, I'd probably even had a higher conversion rate, but I just found real estate agents on the internet and I would email them and I would say, quick question mark. You can see the date is back in 2022 is when we first started with High Level. And it said, hi there, would you be interested in a service that posts real estate content daily for you on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn? Thanks. I had my name here. And a lot of people would respond, yes, I'm interested. I kind of changed up some of the messaging so you can see variations of this. We just opened a few more spots, so I wanted it to seem more exclusive, like we've been doing this for a while. We just opened a few more spots for our done for you real estate social media posting. We will post every day on your Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn profiles, or less if you'd like. I just didn't want people to feel like, oh, that's too much. That was a excuse or a objection I heard every now and then is I don't want to oversaturate the market or whatever they said for whatever reason. But I said, or less if you like, just to combat that. We have a special pricing right now for $97. Let me know if you'd like some examples of what we post. I'll send them over. You can just reply to this email. And then this guy said, please send some samples of what you would post. Also, any other details about your program and how it would help me. Thanks, Kevin. This was the earlier message. Lorraine said yes. Send over some examples. Good afternoon. Yes, send me some samples of your posts. You might be wondering, okay, how do I get samples? I'm going to show you that in a second. But let's just see. Sounds like a good plan. Can you send me a link? We'll try for a month. So this guy was, I remember Tony, he didn't even want to see a sales page or anything. He was just like, yeah, I'll give it a shot, 97 bucks a month. So that was a quick yes. I didn't even have to do a demo with him. And then let's see, one more here. Sure, send me some examples. And I think that was the variation of the message. So again, just to break it down, very simple. I didn't go into paragraph by paragraph of all the things my company does. I just said quick question, which is a very common internet marketer type of email. I said, would you be interested in a service that posts every single day on your social media for whatever industry? And they would say yes. So that was as simple as it could be. So, okay, what the heck do we do? How do we get the content? And then how do we actually go and post it for them, and how long does that take? Let me show you all that. Okay, I'm back on the Smarcom site, and I just wanted to see, it looks like these examples are a lot of like skincare, Botox, anti-aging, kind of Medi Spa type of thing. So the way that I get a lot of the content is I go over to Canva. I do have a paid account, so this isn't 100% free for a lot of these examples, but I pay like 10 or 15 bucks a month and I use it every single day. But all we have to do is go in here and I would just do like Botox, for example. You see, all of these are templates that I can just go and use. So these look very similar to what I was seeing on that example. So let's just say it's this. You can see it has a little pro symbol there. So that just means that I'm on the paid plan, but there are some free ones, but most of the really good ones are the pro version. So that is a small expense there to get started. So I can just do customize this template. And then I can go in and just do a couple, I'll do like 10 examples, not on this video, but I would do 10 examples to show the business owner that's the type of thing I do. And then now that I have that done, I can go in and duplicate that and go send those same 10 examples to other MediSpa type of customers. So it just makes it really easy. Okay, so all I would do is just go in. You can see I can change the number and their domain. You can do this or not. Sometimes if you want to just make it even easier on yourself, you can not put phone numbers and stuff on the images. You can just put that in the text below because it's a lot easier to change that with custom variables than changing all the images. But either way, this takes me almost no time. If I can do 10 posts here, I could probably do this in about 15 minutes. Also the scheduling of it, and be done. So just say it's Botox dallas.com, and that's about as hard as it is. I can delete that or put a logo there, but very simple. Then I can just add another page. I can go back to templates and find some more and just duplicate that. And now I have a bundle of templates here that I can go out and resell. Okay. Another place I can go to is Etsy. And what I can do here is Med Spa Canva. Then you see there's like for 23 bucks, I can get 500 really beautifully done ones. And I'm not reselling these to the customer. I'm just using them for my new clients. So that's why I can do that. But just read through some of their descriptions. Sometimes they're a little limiting on what they say, but for the most part, 8 bucks for 300. I mean, the content is endless. It's not the content, it's the ability for you to post them really quickly. Okay, so let's just say this was my client. I wanted to download this. I'm going to download it to my computer. Now I'm going to go back over to my HighLevel dashboard and I'm going to walk you through how to set this thing up and how easy it is to post. Okay, so here we are inside of my version of HighLevel. We've run this under several different brands, but right now what you can see is that it doesn't say HighLevel on here. We currently have a brand called Profitably that we're basically white labeling HighLevel under our brand, but you can do this for whatever you want. So if you wanted to just do social media posting, you could do that, or you could just have something generic. It doesn't really matter. And you really don't even need to worry about the branding side of this when you're first starting out. But at some point you can, just so you know, you can change the colors, the logo, all of that stuff and run this under your own account. That way people can log into your software whenever you want them to. So the way that this would work though is say I just got a company called Dallas Botox that wanted me to post for them. I would just do add sub account and I'll go through and set their account up. It takes maybe 5 minutes or so to walk through and do this. Or like I said, if you're on the $497 plan, then all of this gets created in the background without you having to do it. So that's just another added bonus among many others of the $497 plan, but you don't have to worry about that until you get some money flowing in. So we would set all that up and then I'll go into an actual sub account, say it's theirs, and show you what to do next. Okay, so assume this was the Dallas Botox company here. All I would do is go to marketing. I'd jump on a Zoom call with them and just say, hey, can you log into the software link that I just sent you? So they're going to log in. And then all they're going to do is just walk through here and connect their social profile. So connect social, and it will have all of these pop up on their screen, and they can literally just tap through if they know their logins for Facebook and Instagram and TikTok or wherever you're going to post for them. Then they just tap those and it's just like logging in to that software. It connects in less than 10 seconds typically. So, okay, so once that's done, then all we have to do is go to new post and we're going to get create new post. And then we're going to pick which profile. So if you want to do just one, like you're just doing the one place that you're going to post every single day, then you can do that. So let's just say it's here. And then what I can do is upload the image that I got from Canvas. So upload from media library, I'll do upload. I'll find that post I just got, double click it. Now that post is in there. So you can see, let me shrink my head down here to make it easy for you. So the post is there, but I don't have any text, right? So I can either write the text myself, I can go to ChatGPT and have it do it, or I can tap this little robot here, generate with AI, and I'm going to say, write a post about Botox Dallas. And I'll copy the same thing here and why people should go there today. I mean, that's pretty lame copy there. Let's just say Botox Dallas. Writing excited. We can do how many variations we want. We can do the length that we want or a custom length. Let's just do medium here. Hit generate. Okay, so look at all the copy that it wrote. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it says, get ready to unleash your youthful glow at Botox or with Botox Dallas, and has all the stuff here. If you like any of these, you can just do copy and it will fill it in for you. Hit continue. Now the content is done. If I didn't like this image for whatever reason, I could also have images generated with AI. So I'll show you that in a moment too. So if I tap on the image here, let's do create image using AI just to show you. Woman with clear skin getting Botox. I'm not sure what this is going to give us, but let's just see. Photo. The image generation has not been incredible, but they are improving it, and I've seen some great advancements. So you don't have to do this, but I'm just going to test it out since we're here. Okay, not too bad. I mean, that's pretty striking there, but it looks like these needles are a little intense, so who knows? But anyway, you get the idea. You can go through and play around with that too. But what we had from Canva is just fine. Okay, so here we go. We're going to hit either, you can do post or you can do schedule post, which I like to do on these demos. And I'm going to schedule it for tomorrow. Hit schedule post. Okay, the post is created. Now what I can do is go to my calendar view and say, for example, I meant to schedule this for Tuesday. So all I can do is just drag this over to Tuesday or Monday or Thursday, and every time it's rescheduled, which is great. So then for that client, I can see how many posts I've scheduled for them in the month, how many I owe them. If I want to duplicate this and do this every single week, I can do that, and so many other things in between. And again, if I wanted to add this to Instagram as well, look how fast that was. So they're charging $10 extra a month to do this. We did it in less than a second. Okay. If I want to do this, that's communities and stuff too. So you can do it on all their social profiles, wherever you want. If you want to customize this for each of the channels, so you want to do custom text for Facebook and custom text for Instagram, you can do that. Just makes it really easier. So this has become such an incredible posting machine here. And again, if I wasn't doing this demo, I could knock out probably all 10 of these in a matter of 5 minutes or so. So compound that over 50 clients, you're not even working a full-time job, and you could be making serious money. Let me show you the math behind this. Okay, just as a reminder, this is the pricing that the one company that we looked at had. And so it's either 99, 195, or 295. Let's just show some simple math here. If we have 5 clients, we're charging 197 a month. That's about $1,000 a month. 10 clients, almost 2,000. 20 clients, almost 4,000. And 51 clients gives us well over $10,000 per month. And again, that wouldn't even be a full-time job. So this is something that you can go out and do. Cut that in half even. If you're just scared to charge that much, we were easily getting $100 a month when we were doing this pretty actively. And then it's just something that you can scale up from there. You might decide that you only want to do this, but you might also decide, okay, now that I have some cash flow coming in, I got $5,000 coming in a month, $3,000 coming in a month. How do I want to scale this thing up? Do I want just this to be a lifestyle cash flow business that I make some extra money on the side? You can totally do that. Do I want to start doing some more advanced things like offering AI for $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month and get 50 or 100 clients that way? You could totally do that as well if that's what you choose to do. But just starting out, again, the whole goal is to get your expenses covered. So don't worry about logos and branding and all that stuff. Create something simple. I've changed our branding so many times. We've changed the name of the company several times. It doesn't matter. All that really matters is that you're delivering great results to a customer that they're willing to pay for month after month. And beyond that, it doesn't matter. So again, if you want our entire free course, make sure you comment down below and I'll personally respond to you. You're also going to get access to our GHL Pro community when you sign up with our link. So that is just jam-packed full. We have a little over 250 people now in there, but several other people that I've invited that are affiliates of ours. You have just a great community of people going through the same journey, but also several courses and things to walk through, and then over 120 website snapshot type trainings where if you want, like, you want to deal with plumbers only, there is an entire snapshot in here just for plumbers. And a snapshot is a website and a landing page and email sequences and basically a business in a box that you can just drop into their account. So we have over 120 and we're adding more and more in there as well. So you'll get access to that as well as a bunch of other trainings. And we have weekly tech calls. So if you're just stuck on something tech wise and you don't want to reach out to High Level directly, we have a team member that's going to jump on calls as a group and answer those things. And then I come in usually at least once a week and do kind of what's working now, what I'm doing in our business, and some more advanced features and things like that that you might not know about. So all of that as well. So with that, hopefully you got a good overview of some ways to get some cash flow coming in right when you get started. And with that, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.